The corridor stretched before me, a dark and foreboding passageway, its chill wrapping around me like a shroud. I could hear the whispers of the past echoing against the cold stone, the flickering torches casting shadows that danced like spectres of the fallen. Each step I took felt like a heartbeat in this frozen tomb, the frost creeping along the walls like the fingers of despair, glittering with a malevolence that sent shivers down my spine.
I am Valdoa, the Ice Queen, the mistress of this eternal winter, and I glide through this corridor as if I were the very breath of winter itself. Look at me, draped in my gown of crystal blue and pristine white, a living embodiment of the frost that seeps into the marrow of the earth. My crown glints in the dim light, a reminder of the power I wield, a power that has brought kingdoms to their knees, that has silenced the cries of the brave and the foolish alike. Around my neck, the crystal pendant pulses with frosty energy, a heartbeat that matches the glacial fire burning in my eyes. My hair flows like a river of snow, cascading down my back, and my dress billows behind me, as if even the wind cannot resist the allure of my presence. I pass the gallery of photographs, those faces once vibrant and full of life now obscured by the creeping frost. They were my companions once, my allies, my family, and yet their smiles have faded into obscurity, swallowed by the very chill I wield. Above them looms my family crest, a delicate snowflake cradled by the jaws of twin wolves. It is a symbol of my legacy, my dominion over this land, a reminder that life and death are but two sides of the same coin. I am the mistress of the White Plains, and my power swells like the tide every century, a force of nature that cannot be contained. You had your chance, you mortals. You had the time to grow strong, to unite against me, to weave your fates together in defiance of my reign. But instead you squabbled and fought, ensuring your own downfall. Do not blame me for your weakness. I am merely the harbinger of your fate. I will not stop until the entire world is my winter kingdom, a realm of frost and silence where only the bravest of warriors have ever given me pause. I gaze upon the statues that line this hall, frozen in time, men and beasts alike, their weapons and shields held eternally at the ready. They were once full of life and fire, the remnants of those who dared to challenge my power, who thought they could stand against the storm. Their sacrifice bought you time, but what did you do with it? You squandered the gift they gave you, and now you send this? I see him at the end of the hall, a knight clad in stark black armor, polished with gold accents that glint like the last rays of sunlight before the night descends. He holds a warhammer in his gauntleted hand, and his eyes burn like embers beneath the darkness of his helm. He stands resolute, unwavering in the face of my frost.
I have come for you, Valdoa. I am Brandon of the Black Lion clan, and I will be your end.
You think you can succeed where others have failed? I have bested greater than you. What makes you think you are any different?
I do not come to bargain or to buy time. I come to finish what was started. You will trouble the world no more.
Ah, the bravado of youth. I can't help but laugh again, the sound echoing off the statues that bear witness to this folly. You are not the first Black Lion I have faced. Another wore armor of gold, and he fell before me. You will be no different. But I see something flicker in his eyes, a determination that ignites a spark of curiosity within me. Green energy begins to crackle across his armor and weapon, a desperate attempt to harness the power of the earth itself.
With a battle cry that echoes like thunder, he charges forward, hammer flashing in the torchlight, and I brace myself for the onslaught. The clash of our powers reverberates through the hall, a storm of ice and fury. Hours blur together as we dance this deadly waltz, and I feel the weight of his blows, the crackle of energy that threatens to breach my defenses. But I'm Valdoa. I'm the winter itself, and I will not be so easily broken. With a final devastating strike, he crashes into the wall, his energy faltering, and I drift closer, my voice a mocking whisper.
I expected more from you. Your brothers fought far better. Perhaps my frost is finally taking its toll. But do not despair. I will give your people a century more. Let us see if they waste the gift as they always do.
But then something shifts. I see his hand spasm, reaching for something just out of grasp. A sword flashes past my ear, burying itself in the wall, and I turn just in time to see him grasp the hilt, his voice a snarl that cuts through the air.
You made 3 mistakes, Valdoa. You told me my father was here. Somewhere. You said I was the weakest black lion you'd ever met, and you did not finish the kill when you had the chance.
With a roar that shakes the very foundations of this frozen hall, he launches himself at me. I feel the air crackle with energy, the weight of destiny hanging between us like a fragile thread. The knight's warhammer, crackling with green energy, descends upon me, and I brace myself for the impact, but it is not the sword that ends me. It is the warhammer, its head crashing down with a force that shatters the very essence of my being. I explode into a cloud of glittering frost, a blizzard of my own making. The knight stands amidst the swirling shards of my existence, his chest heaving.
The Ice Queen is no more. Let a new day begin.
His words pierce through the remnants of my frost, a beacon of warmth that begins to banish the chill that has gripped this hall for centuries. And in that moment I am reminded of the truth I once knew, the cycle of life and death, the eternal dance of power and sacrifice. I have fallen, yes, but I have not been forgotten. The world will remember the Ice Queen, and in the hearts of those who dare to challenge the storm, my legacy will endure. The frost may have receded, but the chill of my memory will linger.